Hey everybody, Chris Mashagna here. I'm with Mike Arndt, and this is another episode of Livingston Live, brought to you by the New York Bass Youth Program. As you know, we've been talking about this for the last few months. This past weekend, or a weekend or so ago, we had the Memorial Day Hofmann Hotdog Family Fun Fishing Derby. And we were sitting here thinking this was going to be awesome, and we were hoping that we could get a family out there who would catch 1,000 inches of fish. Boy, did we get a family to do some fishing. And tonight on our episode, we are really blessed to have the Cleary family, who won the first ever in the history of fishing derbies of the Hofmann Hotdog Family Fun Fishing Derby. So we're going to bring up Keith Cleary and Lisa Cleary and their family. They're even going to have their kids with them who fished. And we got some great stories. We're going to do a little interview there. Hey, can you guys hear us?
Yep, we can hear you.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for participating in this derby. You guys went out there. You really did some hammering on some fishing. It was really funny. Keith registered, and then boom, fish were popping up like crazy on the board. I think they weighed in or measured in like over 100 fish. So, Keith, let me ask you a question. When did you begin fishing, and are you really into this sport, or is this just kind of like a passing thing that you did over Memorial Day weekend?
I started fishing when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I've been fishing everything tournaments since I was about 16, started a high school fishing club. I'd say I'm pretty into this. Figured out that I've been fishing for over 40 years now, and now I get to share it with my kids, and I'm looking at their interest levels, and it's just making me really excited about what the future has in store.
Awesome. You know, I was wondering, are you a member of any fishing clubs or organizations? I think I got some people who want to recruit you, or maybe the little ones, into a program.
Yeah. So I'm president of statewide Bassmasters with the New York Bass Federation, and I also work with the TBF of Connecticut as their tournament director, running some of their state level events.
Cool, cool. So, you know, your whole family got into this thing really big, and, you know, is fishing something you do more alone, or is it mainly something you kind of is your hobby, or it's something that you do together as a family event?
Well, as a tournament angler, obviously a lot of my fishing time is spent alone, but having this family now, being able to get them out on the water every chance I can. So, you know, I got to say it's a little bit of both. I enjoy the time where I'm out there by myself, but I get the biggest thrill watching my kids catch fish and even watching my wife catch her fish.
Very good answer, since Lisa's sitting right next to you and your family's around you there. Great answer there. Got to hand it to you. Was the Hofmann Hotdog Family Fun Fishing Derby the first online-based tournament that you fished?
It turns out that it ran side by side with the first one I fished. I'd never fished one before May. I had just signed up for one, and when I signed up for that, I realized, let me see if I can take a chance and sign up for another one at the same time. And found the Hofmann Hotdog one, bought a family event on Memorial Day weekend. I knew what could be better, so gave it a try.
Cool. Was it enjoyable? Was there any frustrations or anything like that?
Oh, we had a blast. I think we all, you know, my goal going in was to try to make sure that every member of the family contributed, including my little girl. And we were able to get her first fish, 5.5 months old. And my son, at 2 years old, who's over here, my 2-year-old, sorry, that's what you get with a 2-year-old. My 2-year-old son was able to catch a 14-inch largemouth, so his personal best, and we just had a great time out there.
Great. You have any special or any kind of funny stories you'd like to share with us that you kind of happened over the weekend?
The biggest one was trying to make sure that my daughter caught a fish. So what I did was, and I had done this with my son 2 years ago, I have a small decorative barbecue lighter that's in the shape of a fishing rod, about 18 inches long. So we tied a string to the end of it, put a hook on and a worm, and then used a little Velcro so that the rod would hold onto her arm. And we sat at the end of the dock, waited until fish came by, and once a little sunny grabbed that hook, I was able to lift her up, and she hooked her first fish. So got it all on video and some great pictures of it. I mean, it was just, that was probably the highlight, making sure that she was able to contribute to the team event.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
That is awesome. And we won't tell authorities that you're strapping lighters to your kid's arm or anything like that. But so we want to technically put this out there. So at the Hofmann Hot Dog Family Fun Derby, Hannah caught her first fish and Joseph caught his PB. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct, yes.
All right, you see what we're bringing you, folks? Memories. We're making memories here. Well, we're going to shoot on over. We're going to show you some pictures of some of the catches that the Cleary family made, and some of these fish are just awesome. All right, here's the total length that they caught, right here. 1,336.7 inches. Is that just amazing? Imagine eating all those fish. It'd take you a month. But anyway, awesome time, great time. Look at this picture. Here's Dad, and here's Keith, Dad, and Joseph with a nice sized largemouth in their hand there. Awesome fish. Joseph's looking at. Oh, there's Lisa. Look at the big one she caught there. I think she's putting Keith to shame on this one. I think Keith's got to get a redemption catch or two after that one there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Joseph with his sunfish, grabbing it there. I think he still has that fish in his hand like that. Look at the way he's holding on to that fish. He ain't letting that one go. That's just awesome. There's a nice large. Oh, that's Keith's redemption fish to Lisa there. He caught that one. He's holding it up high, taking a big picture. Awesome event. And we just want to thank the Cleary family for being involved. And if we go back to them, oh, they're right there. Okay, all right, big question. We're asking this on behalf of Hofmann's. What are you going to do with 5 pounds of hot dogs?
Yeah. We will be having a family barbecue, getting a few people together, making sure everybody stays safe, but definitely sharing the wealth with everybody we can.
Awesome.
You guys had Hofmann's before. I know you guys aren't from Syracuse area.
Yeah, have you had Hofmann's hot dogs before?
I have not tried them yet, so I am looking forward to this.
All right, well, yeah, it is kind of a religious experience the first time you do have a Hofmann's hot dog, and we'll make sure that you're okay after you have them. You might want to move to Central New York after you do. They're that good, and we'll put some other things in there with you, some hunting sticks and some jerky and things like that. We'll put together a packet for you and make sure you have a great time. So we want to just give a big shout out to Hofmann Hot Dogs. Thank them for letting us put this event on. Big shout out to the Cleary family. They jumped in with both feet. This is just what we wanted to do, is get folks out there on a holiday weekend, having a blast, just catching anything that they can catch, measure it on up. And then, of course, our biggest thing we wanted to do is give somebody a 5-pound bag of hot dogs. So that's all happened, and we are so psyched. So we just want to give a big shout out to the Cleary family and thank them for coming on. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
and
guys.
we'll be in touch soon, okay? So thanks for coming on. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Hannah. And thanks, Joseph.
Thank you.
Okay. So coming up this Friday, New York Bass Youth Program for the youth. We are having another Connect Scale tournament this Friday. It's going on our typical format where it starts on a Friday, goes over a weekend, goes approximately 10 days, and ends up on the following Sunday. This is for youth, okay? Again, Livingston Lures is reaching out to us. We're going to have tackle packets for all the winners. So get in there. It starts this Friday. Get your practice days in. You can fish anywhere in the state of New York. So youth, hop on there. In the next number of weeks, we're going to be doing some things for the adults. We'll roll out some information on that. But we want to thank you for tuning in. We want to thank again the Cleary family for participating in our first ever Hofmann Hot Dog Family Fun Fishing Derby. So thanks for tuning in to Livingston Live, and we'll see you next Wednesday.